American boy is hunting young girls in China. My boyfriend came forward to argue and was scolded by his girlfriend for being rude, even broke up with him in public. Enter Xiao Hei's room with the other two sisters. But the female thing inside is simply invisible. It turns out that Lin Xin came to the music festival to watch Cha-Cha's performance. The organizers of Guyana invited the well-known internet celebrity DJ Xiaoni. As soon as a group of girls appeared, he pushed the guardrail away. He screamed and rushed forward. Zhao Ding also welcomes everyone who comes. He also placed He Junhei's hands where the music should be played. Lin Xin couldn't bear to look directly at the shocking scene. Little green hair can't bear it even more. It turns out that his new girlfriend was also among the crowd. Ye Lumao accuses Xiao Ni of taking advantage of his girlfriend. The girl looked angry. This is how foreigners say hello. It's because you're dirty inside that you feel like you're taking advantage. You are so stingy. I want to break up with you. After saying that, he chased Xiao Ni's back. Leave the little green hair in the original place to be messy. Lin Xin stepped forward and patted him on the shoulder. Listen to me elsewhere. Little Green covered her head in pain. As a well-known entertainment paparazzi, he has seen a lot of nasty things. This is the first time this has happened to me. Lin Xin could only advise him to wear less green clothes and live a happier life. At this time, the host announced that the dance program was about to begin. Lin Xin raised his head expectantly. As a result, after half a day, there was not even a single figure on the stage. Curious, he decided to go backstage to have a look, finding out that everyone is in the same room, coveting to see each other. It turns out that this is Xiaoni's lounge. Cha-Cha's teammate Blackberry just ran in. I can't explain it now. Follow the security guard to get the key. Everyone was shocked by the scene in the room. Inside, there was smoke and a few figures could be seen. When he noticed someone opening the door, Xiaoni stood up angrily. Who are you who dare to break into my room? Cha-Cha covered her nose and urged her teammates to come on stage quickly. Blackberry looked confused, yelling to pay it back. Wu has had enough fun. Wait until you've had enough fun before dancing on stage. At this time, Lin Xin noticed that the two of them had spades tattoos on their legs. He told Mu Cha to stay away. Everything here is amazing. As your lifespan approaches, your brain is prone to problems. Blackberry looked unamused. I even feel that Ma Xin and others are envious of themselves. 4. You can create a dog internet celebrity like Zuojani. In the future, driving a luxury car and living in a coupon country will cost you money. At one another girl nodded repeatedly. Also with Blackberry, give Naeuni a smart and cute mixed-race baby. Lin Xin was immediately amused by the two women's nonsense. You two are really out of your mind. Who doesn't know that Chinese people have the highest IQ in the world? Can you guys come back? Are there any black scientists? Of course the two women can't tell. They can only put aside the fact and talk about it. Tell Lin Xin and others to get out. At this time, Xiaoni noticed Cha-Cha in the back. He shamelessly invited her to go back to the United States with him. The smell of that strong tea makes me feel sick. She waved her hands with a look of disgust on her face. Sorry you are too young. Not even my little finger, which looks like brother Lin Xin's, can compare. This sentence touched Xiaoni's sore spot. Raising his fist, he rushed forward. In his eyes, yellow people like Lin Xin. The athletic ability is definitely not as good as mine. However, Lin Xin was as quick as hearing the electric punch on the lips. He immediately beat Xiao Ni away. Did he cover his face and do all kinds of things in his mouth to offend fake? Shouting to call the police unexpectedly, a middle-aged man in a suit walked into the room. Don't bother me. I've reported at 1. He is the boss of this music festival, Mr. Lei from Bao Bao Ya. Live broadcast. Xiao Ni saw someone supporting her immediately become tough when speaking. See? What is international land value? Then he played something close to Mr. Lei. Mr. Lei waved his hands with a look of disgust on his face. You seem to have misunderstood. Everything you do violates the laws of our country. You are just waiting to sit in jail and wear IB afterwards. Li Gongren was surprised by Fi Guangchang come to Lin Xin with a flattering look on his face. Invite him to the VIP room to watch the show. He wants to deal with this alien piece of garbage himself. So as not to dirty Lin Xin's hands, Lin Xin nodded that will trouble Mr. Lei. This scene made Zhao Ni break his defense. It was obviously this man who broke into my lounge and beat me up. You didn't arrest him, but you called the police to arrest me. The police in Kaiguo have already emptied their magazines and taken paid leave if they were like you. You dare to call me here. There are some red lines that cannot be touched in China. You'd better just go to the minefield and dance. If your agent licks his face and begs us, we won't remove a has-been internet celebrity like you. I heard him say that Xiaoer is a straight-up internet celebrity BlackBerry, and her little sisters are still not convinced. Lin Xin had no choice but to ask Xiao Lu to teach the two guards a lesson. Xuanlai has gone bankrupt IT due to various bad habits. Now he can only rely on his former fame to deceive some mindless female fans. The moment the truth was revealed, the two women were completely dumbfounded. Brother Xiaoni, is this fake? Little green hair sound, Leng Xiao. These are all public numbers on the US credit score website. The huge gap makes the two MOBs go crazy crying and screaming. For Xiaoni to give them an explanation, Genren soon started eating the dog. In the end, Uncle Hat Zhen arrived and took them all back. News about Sui Chang Xiaoni's disgrace becomes a hot topic. Ai Chacha can finally dance on stage. At this time, Xiao Lu on the side accidentally let it slip. It's all because he delayed Qi Zero T's performance. Lin Xin was furious, and Lingang and Lu Song took away 200 million yuan. Must be arranged with wolf, ruthless breasts. After hearing this, Cha-Cha was extremely moved. It turns out Lin Xinga Shugen Circumflex loves me. She excitedly threw herself into Lin Xinjili brother Lin Xin. I also love Pei. At this moment, Cha-Cha's favorability finally exceeded 10 registered trademark points. Becoming the second girl who is completely devoted to Lin Xin, she leaned into Lin Xin's ear.